It's time now for 3 questions for Grandma.
Karm, I'm kind of reeling from this episode because now I feel intense.
I'm not interested how you feel.
Question number 1 from the great Vita Aaliyah, soon to be 8. Thought this was actually a great question. How do eye boogers form? AKA what we used to call crust. You know who gets very bad eye boogers? Ethel Bug Johnson, who just got her period.
Can I just tell you how?
Yes. How do they form?
It's funny because I go to Dr. Ira Levine,
Mm-hmm.
and I asked him.
Great Protestants.
I asked him, how come this thing in my eye, because I have a pressure problem. So he said, it's a rubbery thing that is secreted from our eyes and forms as we move our eyes. It gets stuck in the corner.
What's the point of it?
That's what covers your eyeball.
Oh, okay.
I just made up the last part. I don't know.
Second question from the great Zizi Elise, now 6 years old. Why do pens and pencils need ink? To which I replied, pencils do not have ink.
Well, pens need ink because how would you otherwise be noticed?
What
just
is the
scratching.
thing? What's the thing inside a pencil called? What do you write? What's that called? Can't think of what that's called.
Well, you are the American born.
Pencil has lead? Is it lead?
Yeah, lead, but it says something else besides the lead. Don't eat the lead.
Once again, soon-to-be 3-year-old J-Mac hears the questions, bounces out of bed, drops the milk bottle from his mouth, looks out the window and says, how do airplanes fly?
Oh, my God.
It's a pretty good question for he's 2 years old.
Yes. Well, they have engines.
Yes.
And they're jet propelled, but don't ask about the technical aspect.
There's more pressure below than above, I think, which pushes it up. Correct?
I have no idea.
I have to ask Steve.
I should find out before I die.
Karm, any closing? If you felt my heart rate right now, it's elevated because now I literally feel like this guy is pushing me to do even more than what I'm already doing.
Yes.
I'm doing a lot.
You know,
is that correct that he was pushing me to do more?
Yes, and experience pain.
Is that why do you have to feel more?
I'll explain it to you in the car home.
Love you, America.
Well, let me say one thing before we go, because Joel says this doctor. Actually, he's not a doctor. He's a lawyer and a Harvard graduate and a social worker, but he has the experience of 5 psychiatrists and the intelligence and the sensitivity above all. He's a very sensitive person. He has excellent radars. He picks up everything. I feel a little bit like we exploited him, but he didn't seem to mind. He had the power to stop it. And I think that Joel needs things clarified. Actually, it crossed my mind before this guy came on.
You're doing a whole other podcast.
No, it crossed my mind.
I just said goodbye 20 minutes ago.
To try to hire him to help you.
Yeah, I can afford it.